Hi Lizzie.
Yes, madam.
Today we are going to work with the pink picture box, okay? And we are using the vowel A. And with the picture box, we are going to work with the pictures and the LMA, okay? So you pick a picture out and then you place it there and tell me what you have taken. What's that? Heart. Okay, so we are going to build the heart words, okay? So when we say heart, what is the first sound you hear?
Ha.
H. H. So can you look for H from the LMA? Now when we say heart, what do you hear after the sound H? Heart.
Eh.
Heart.
Ah.
Ah. Can you take the A? Heart. What do you hear after the A sound? Can you bring it? Okay, so now we have what? Heart. Can you bring another picture out? And what do you see in the picture?
Rats.
Rats. Okay. So when we say rats, what do you hear first? Rats. Can you bring the So when we say rats, what sound do you hear after the Ah. Can you bring the A? Okay. And now when we say rats, what do you hear after the A? Can you bring it out? And now we have what? Rats. Can you bring another picture out? And what do you have in that picture?
Mats.
Mat. So now let's build a mat. When we say mat, what do you hear first? Can you bring the When we say mat, what's the sound you hear after the sound? Ah. Can you bring the A out? What sound do you hear after we say mat? And we have, what sound do you hear after the A sound? Mat. Can you bring it? And we have what? Mat. The next picture out. And what do you have in that picture?
Van.
Van. Now when we say van, what's the first sound you hear? Van.
V.
V. Can you bring the V out? Van. What's the next sound you hear after V? Van. Ah. Can you bring the A sound? And then van. Can you bring the And then we have the word van. So now can we go over our work? The first one, point and say hats, rats,
Mats.
van. Okay. Would you like to continue this activity?
Nope.
All right, please. So then, can you help tidy up?